It's a high protein bar from Members Mark. That means Sam's Club. Can it really be any good? Hey, it's Bryon Lape back with a review you can use. And here we have, from Sam's Club Members Mark, the high protein bar. That's all it really says. This is the chocolate brownie flavor. 21 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 1 sugar, 2 net carbs, gluten-free, no artificial flavors. And it comes in a big box with smaller boxes. Let's see, I'm seeing if they have, 13 grams of sugar alcohol, so it's probably going to be fairly sweet. And Toby's getting a drink of water. So we have whey protein isolate, milk protein isolate, which is good. I'm looking to see if we have any soy. I don't see any, even for no soy oil or anything like that. We've got palm oil and fractionated palm oil, cocoa. So let's see how good it is. Let's see what we got inside. Ooh, it does look like a chocolate brownie. We got chocolate chips on top. Look at a nice look as of a brownie. Let's do as our want. We want to cut it in half and look at some textures. So it feels like it's pretty moist. It's not too hard. And it's quite chocolatey aroma. So let's see how well it tastes. That was actually quite good. I was quite surprised, being a Sam's Club brand, as it were. It's not overly sweet, even though there's 13 grams of sugar alcohols. It's fairly sweet, but it's not like a candy bar sweet. It has pretty good texture. It is kind of moist and has a consistency you would expect from, say, a regular brownie, but not like a fudge brownie. It has decent chocolate flavor. It's a little on the sticky side, but not much. And, you know, considering it's a Sam's Club, it's not a huge brand. You know, it's a big brand, but it's not like a known fitness brand. I would wonder who makes this for them. I did forget that it contains milk, almond, and peanuts. May contain traces of egg, tree nuts, wheat, or soy. So if you have allergies or sensitivities to any of those, please be aware. But you know, considering that it's from Sam's Club and considering that it's essentially a generic brand, more or less, this is like a 7.5 to 8 to me. It has good flavor. It's not overly sweet. Very few sugars. What did they say? 2 grams? 1 gram of sugar, 13 alcohols, 20 grams of protein, 21 grams of protein. Now, pure sugar to protein ratio, it's 21 to 1. Now, if you count the sugar alcohols, you're a little bit under 2 to 1. I like to see the sugar alcohols down a little bit, but that's kind of a nitpick. It's 190 calories for the entire bar, which is not bad at all. Distributed by Sam's West. It doesn't say who makes it. So we have 22 grams of carbs, 7 grams of dietary fiber, 13 grams of sugar alcohol, so the net carbs are 2. Which I guess is increased. So and I don't know what those all are. 1 of those grams is sugar, but I don't know what the other gram is. But considering it has 7 grams of fiber and low in sugar and a good flavor, maybe 7.5 is being too persnickety. Maybe an 8 is good. I mean, we've tried some bars on this channel this year with some really high fiber content, and a lot of them are really tough to get through. But this one doesn't have that brick consistency of those high fiber bars. So I give it an 8. I mean, yeah, there are better bars out there, but all things considered, where you buy these, this is not a competitive brand in the supplement market space. Considering how bad some of the store brands of various places, or say grocery store quality brands that we've reviewed, and some of them are just horrible. This is pretty good. You know, I would say if you're a Sam's Club member, try this one out. And if someone says, hey, Costco's got something similar, but, you know, let me know. Send it to me. I'm not a Costco member. I'm actually not a Sam's Club member. My wife is. But we can do some kind of comparison. It is not a candy bar, and it doesn't have the consistency or the taste or the feel of a candy bar. It does have more of a meal replacement bar without the big wad of sugar. You probably could do a meal replacement with this. It's only 190 calories, so depending on what your calorie count is for the day, it may not be high enough. But would be good to just getting some protein in. And with that fiber, the 21 grams, so your 3-to-1 ratio between protein and fiber. It's going to take a little bit of time for that protein to get digested, even though it is from whey. You're going to feel a little bit more full because of that. It's only 7 grams of fat, so you won't feel fully satiated for long, but you will have that full feeling because of the 7 grams of fiber. So take note of that too. I wouldn't eat 3 or 4 of these. You might feel really bloated from all that fiber. Also drink some water with it and to keep that up. But no, I'm actually quite impressed considering where this is coming from and considering this is, you know, like I said, if I could get a little persnickety, 13 grams of sugar alcohol is a little high, but your body doesn't digest them. So just take that into account. There's some research out there, there's some limits of how much you should get a day. Maybe it's 50, maybe it's 100. Some people experience some problems with the sugar alcohol, some people don't, so just be aware of that. But pull it down a little bit, maybe it's not so bad, but the 7 grams of fiber to 21 grams of protein still has good flavor, still is kind of chewy, it's not dry, it's not hard as a rock. That's pretty good in my book. All right, would like to see a little bit more fat in there though, so you feel a little bit fuller. So there we go, 8 out of 10 from me. So what do you think? If you tried this one, not tried it, try and let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for subscribing. Thanks for the growth that we've had this year, everybody. I really appreciate the number of people that have joined this channel and making a bigger effort in 2019 to get even more content out on a more regular basis. All right? Thank you. Share everything, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye. Coming.
Ellie, oh my word. Love it.
All right, let's see how we are. I gotta hit that thing too. Can you hit the stop?
Oh, you're fine. How about what?
Hit red button. Good at taste. People are good and they do well. Can you lay down, Toby?